Buy all your Willys and Jeep restoration parts at JeepsterMan.com, because we're not just Jeepsters anymore.
See, the data plates are mounted right to the dash. That's another thing. Yeah. Early M38 mounted to the dash. Then they put it on a plate, because there's a round hole behind that plate for the personnel heater, for your defrosters.
Would that come on just the Arctic ones, or is that on all of them?
No, you can, when you put they had 3 types of personnel heaters. They had a hot water heater and 2 different types of, correction. They had a hot water heater that mounted right here, okay? Then they had a gas heater that mounted up on the cowl and came through the windshield. It had an adapter plate where this air vent is.
Okay.
But this is an early Jeep because it's mounted right to the dash. Holes in here. There's 4 holes that usually go here. And that was there. And this bulge here was for that engine heater.
The bulge, right? Oh, I see where it actually.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
See, and that's what that that square plate underneath here is for, the engine heater. That's where the engine heater went.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a first aid kit bracket in here too. It went in there.
Where does the fire extinguisher? This one was the model that had the fire extinguisher.
A lot of. Oh, these 3 blocks here, located here. Right here, they're for the decontamination unit.
Oh, that's neat.
That's what that's for.
What kind of decontamination? Like, is it like a powder?
Chemical. It's a great color. It looks like a fire extinguisher, but that's where it went. The shackles mounted up here. Then they moved them to here and they hang over the front.
Oh yeah, like on the A1.
Yeah. And see, this doesn't have the. Oh yes, it does. This holes and this holes here are for the winch, mounting the winch.
Okay.
And then this right here, it stands straight up and down on top of the starter. And this has the timing hole in the on the back side. You can't see it now.
Okay.
But then on the waterproof starter, it's on an angle, the terminal block on the starter. But that's one. See, this one you don't time from the front.
You'd have to get in there and open that plate up and
that little
bell
door.
access or whatever.
Yeah.
What little door are you talking about? You talking about the back of the actual bell housing?
Yeah, right here.
What's that hole for?
And the snorkel, right. That's what it's for.
Say it again, the snorkeling.
What?
Say it again, like.
Okay, this cutout here is for the slave cable and the snorkel. Underneath the frame to chain them down. The military rim is a heavier gauge than the civilian Jeep rim. And how you can tell a military rim, this little hole.
What's that?
That tells you it's a military rim.
That's it?
That's it. And then...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, there's 2 different engines for the M38. The early engine did not have a waterproof bell housing, and it takes a CJ2A ring gear. The late M38 takes a CJ5 ring gear, and the starters are different. The early CJ2A times on the bell housing. The late one times on the flywheel in front. And they take 2 different starters, and if you install them the wrong starter, you're going to grind gears. The late one has an extra flange on the motor block, and it covers up the hole for the timing on the bell housing. And if you want to find out more information, call Art Gloss 573-491-9921. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's great. To get a free copy of the Willys and Jeep Restoration Parts catalog from the JeepsterMan, go to www.thejeepsterman.com and order your free copy today.